please feel free to join in to the conversation by calling the lines. You can call 712-775-7270, and the access code you will need is 989109. Make sure that you call the lines. I would love to have you join in with us. And again, thank you for your support.
Talking out loud with Jesse 929.
Hello, everyone. This is Randall Talk, and I am your host, Talking Out Loud with Jazzy 929. I want to tell everyone hello, and if you're listening in, I want to most definitely let everybody know thank you for coming and joining me. Tonight, we're going to be talking about students abused by teachers. That will be our topic for tonight. Feel free to call in. You can go ahead and get the number to call in and the access code on my page. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into the topic. First, I want to let y'all know why I actually want to go ahead and discuss this topic. Today, I was looking over the internet and I had seen a video about this 5-year-old boy, and it was pretty disturbing. And I thought I'd share with y'all, and I wanted to make sure people be aware of things like this that are going on. So this 5-year-old child was at school, and there was 2 teachers there that abused this child. The report said that the little boy was in school and apparently in the lunchroom, and one teacher taped this child's mouth and then threw away his lunch. So the little boy didn't eat all day. Then later on, one of the teachers told the little boy not to tell anybody that this happened. Also, the teacher actually gave this child a gift, which was a bracelet, to go ahead and not, basically, for him to keep his mouth closed. It reported that the little boy did tell his mom 10 times that this actually happened to him. To my understanding, it said that one of the teachers is still in the school building, and the other teacher has gotten fired. I don't think that any teacher that has done this to this child needs to be around any other students and actually needs to be fired. I'm happy that the little boy did report this to the mother. It is very important for us as parents to go ahead and listen to our children. I know that as parents, we think that our children, what would we call it, basically tell tattletales. Not even tattletales, I'm sorry about that. But tell little lies. They have, us as parents, we think they have a crazy imagination sometimes, and we don't tend to listen to them sometimes. But personally, I'm a mother that listens to everything that my children tell me. It's very important. And like I said, I'm happy that this boy's mother actually did listen to this little boy and tend to this situation. I want y'all to know that it's very important that we pay attention to things like this that are actually going on. I did see a report of a 7-year-old boy in Baltimore being abused by a teacher. Now, this teacher went ahead and broke this little boy's jaw and broke several teeth out of this child's mouth, and then told the mother that he didn't know exactly what happened. The mother said on this news clip that when she went there, her son was going into the ambulance, and they basically said they didn't know what was going on with this little boy, what happened. And then when she asked the teacher directly that did this to the child, the teacher said that basically he didn't know what happened and he had made a mistake. Me personally, if that was my child, I think that I would have most definitely acted out in that situation. Also, I want to let y'all know that please, if this actually personally happens to you, to make sure you follow through and go through the procedures and go ahead and get this abuser charged with whatever crime that this teacher or abuser has committed. I also seen that another report where a special needs child got beat up in class by 2 teachers. And this right here is very disturbing. A special needs child got beat up in a classroom by 2 teachers. There was a 3rd teacher that reported this to the proper authorities or administrators, and they blew it off. They blew it off and didn't address this issue in a proper way. So she went ahead and taped the incident and went ahead and turned it in so she would have evidence that it was going on. And to my understanding, the people that was a part of this got prosecuted. I think that it's a amazing thing that we have people that do speak up on these things. Uh, so the proper steps could be done to resolve it. And if someone commits a crime, then they can go ahead and be punished for this. Um, as far as that case right there, it bothers me, and I'm pretty sure that it bothers my listeners because this kid was a special needs child, and me personally knowing how it is to deal with or have a special needs child, I know that some of these kids can't communicate like other kids can, and they don't have a voice, so they're not going to tell anybody what actually happened to them. And so many crimes of abuse is happening to these special kids, these kids with special needs, because they are unable to communicate what has happened to them. So this teacher, in my opinion, did a great job by reporting this, taping this, and taking it to the right authorities. I want there to be awareness of some of the things that are actually going on. Like the teachers sending nude pictures to these kids. The teachers actually having sexual relationships with these kids. This has been going on for a long time, but I don't think it gets the proper awareness as it should. I think it's a shame that we actually have to worry about our kids go to school. Me personally, I've had an incident, and when this had happened to my child, I thank God. The case I was just telling you about was very similar